Howard. Give Michael. Anne is now going to deliver a ring to Michael as a token of her love. We now continue with the wedding, the second part of the ceremony, which the wedding will become complete. These are the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Amen. Realize we have to refill the wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shekol bara lechvodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatsa et ha'adam b'tzalmo b'tzalam duma tuvato v'kin lo mimenu binyan adei ad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Tos tasis v'deo ha'kara b'kivuz b'necha tocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai metzameh tzion b'b'necha. Sameh tismach reim ha'avim kasamcha yotzecha v'gan eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai Matzmiach hatan b'chala. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha hatan b'chala. Gila rina ditza v'chedva achava v'achva v'shalom v'reut. Meher Adonai Eloheinu yishama v'arei Yehuda v'chotzei Yerushalayim. Kol tzosan v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kala. Kol matzot chatinim v'kol hatam, v'darim v'shtei v'yinam. Baruch atah Adonai metzaveh hatan im hakala. Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who created joy and gladness, groom and bride, mirth, glad song, pleasure, delight, love, fellowship, harmony, companionship. Lord our God, let there soon be heard in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem, the sound of joy, the sound of gladness, the voices of the groom and the voice of the bride, the sound of the groom's jubilance from their canopies, and the youths from their song-filled feasts. Blessed are you, Lord, who gladdens the groom with the bride. Do we have the light bulb there? Of course, you're around.
Our computers died. So
my computer died, so just as we had to be a little creative with the whole wedding not on the beach thing today and a little off the cuff, so my vows have to be a little off the cuff. I'm a storyteller, that's what I do. So the best way I can think of is to tell a few stories about Michael and I. When we first started dating, we went to Target, which could be a very boring errand. But Michael made it one of the funnest early nights we had after he started playing basketball down the aisles. So my promise to you is that I will always support you. I will try to find you entertaining. I promise that I will always keep my sense of play because that's what you bring out of me, and that's one of the reasons that I love you. We've been through a lot together. I had a profession that I loved, and it wound up not being a good fit anymore, and I quit, and I went to grad school, and we had a lot of transition and a lot of moving, and you were there for me the whole time in a way I never imagined anyone could. So I promise to you that just as you were there for me, whatever we go through, I will be there for you, if not more so, as much as I can. We also, one of the biggest challenges we've had moving in together, our living styles are very different. So, with everyone as my witness, I want you to know that I will do my best to make our home as neat and as clean beyond my capabilities. And no dishes. But
For an
I
extra
had,
charge.
I had a very nice quote from a poem that I was going to use, and I'm not going to do it off the cuff right now because I can't remember that much off the top of my head. But I just want to say that thank you for loving me the way you do, and I hope that I can do the same.
Again, couldn't find, but and you and I have been on adventures of all types, from trips around the world to up and downstairs in apartment buildings. And I have 3 very simple promises to make to you today, in addition to everything here. The first is an important one. As always is the case, if you make the pancakes in the morning, I will always make the coffee. The second is I will always put you above everyone, everything, and I will not even allow the forlorn eyes of a 4-footed little Weimaraner to steer me wrong, with God as my witness. And finally, this is the one hard to remember. I've got all the Simpsons folks around here to back me up. To quote, when we first moved in together, I knew this was a huge move, and I knew right then and there that, like, I never was going to want to look back. And to quote to paraphrase the great philosopher Homer J. Simpson, paraphrase, I knew when we moved in, I was going to want to hold you and hug you and kiss you and never let go. And I was afraid that you wouldn't let me do that. And not only did you let me do that, you have returned the favor to me every single day up until today. And so I promise you today, if you let me, I will hold you and hug you, and I will love you every day as your soulmate for the rest of our lives.
Aren't you glad your printer broke? Okay, whenever you're ready, step on the glass.
Mazel tov!
I'm going to need you guys 2 minutes alone.
Okay. 2?
Yeah. 2
Aaron? Oh, am I going? You're filming. You keep going.
Hurry up.
Well done.